Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy and grateful to have you here with me today. We're going to be diving into your 2025, and if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let's pull up your symbols first. These are going to give us a general idea of how things are going, what will manifest, what is leaving your life, if it's a struggle. And then I'm going to move on to your coffee cup and saucer. That will reveal to us a general idea of people, places, the situations. And in the meantime, I have your divine feminine. She will be with you throughout the year and guiding you. Following that, we're going to be doing your general and romance tarot. And let's pull your last card first. This is going to be your roadmap or strategy to success. And I also have afterwards your color and spirit animal. And finally, the angel assistance card will be with you. Okay, let's dive in to your cup. Let's open up the cup, but before, let's start with the symbols. And if you go on to enjoy this reading, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give some love. We have four-leaf clover. What's leaving, what's coming? Let's see. Well, it seems like here, if you're having a struggle, that's all leaving your life. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past, or maybe you have been going through things in the past. Now it's all in the past, okay? This year, you're going to have guaranteed success with a star. Four-leaf clover is great, good fortune. This can be like something that you have invested in actually picking up pace. This can also be whatever the field, can be at work, can be maybe you're playing lottery. It can be like bringing you something very good luck. Lottery, I do not really believe in it. That's why I don't recommend it. But if you believe that is actually will working for you, why not? We have an older man here, dealings or relationships with an older man. This can be a family member, maybe in need, or this can be someone who is maybe leaving you inheritance. That can be the good fortune as well, maybe unexpected resource or source. This person can be someone leaving you something that will satisfy you. And dolphin is overall playfulness. And I feel like here, because even if it says financial gain, I feel like what comes through will be really satisfying for you. By the way, I also have your channeled messages here too. I'm going to be talking about those during the coffee cup as well. Let's jump in and let's see. Oh my God, what is that? That's a massive chunk of money falling out of your cup right there. And it seems like it is coming forward really soon. So the dolphin can be actually your past investments are paying very well multiplied. Or if you have an investment idea, a solid investment, and if you're doubtful of it, doubt actually your intuition, because we have a lot of intuition related messages coming forward. If you're doubting something, that's your intuition giving you a message. But if you have like a mental chatter, even if you're feeling good about something, but the mental chatter is telling you that's not going to be good, it can be that, yes, mental attitude. But what you can do is you can always switch that thought, okay? But the feeling, if it's not, the gut feeling is not changing, it's not a guaranteed success, okay? We have here, you can see the nose of the sheep. The sheep has massive black glasses here. So this is, there's a saying actually in my language, they say like they're wearing horse glasses, not glasses like the horse eye coverings. So this sheep is wearing that kind of a thing here. So there's some, when people are actually not seeing the opportunity or not seeing the truth or not adjusting to the modernization, that's what the term is used for. So this can be a person, sheep following the herd. And I feel like here you are actually breaking apart from this personality. This can be someone who had massive effect in your life, maybe someone that you worked with, but they have a wolf right next to them. You can see the wolves. Wolves are actually very big creatures. When you compare them to the dogs, we think they're small, but they're very big. So the sheep next to the wolf looking really small here. This sheep can be someone that maybe you had as a good friend that been following the crowd, and maybe they're being led by a wolf that that person doesn't even aware of, is not really aware of. It seems like here you are aware of it. You are becoming aware of it in the beginning of the year, and you're going to be walking away from it. I see a letter W, or maybe yeah, I see a W here. It can be William, Welma, can be in the first name or the last name of this person, maybe in the place that they're living. You're walking away from this because you're coming to understand that they're actually walking with the wolf. So They might get hurt. So, and there's not much really you can do here. What we do is when we love someone, we try to actually tell them, okay, this is dangerous what you're doing. That person's not good for you. But what happens when end up happening is if there's something, a life lesson that they need to learn from that, we cannot intervene. And what happens is our friendships actually goes in a wrong path. So it seems like here this is suggesting that you should walk away because there's something better for you here. I see like a person with an open mind appearing, and maybe within the 4th month, I see another person here walking on their own pathway. This can be people actually who are on the pathway of opportunities, wealth. I even see here there's a massive diamond in front of you that you can actually obtain as well. So there's a guy, older gentleman holding this massive diamond. This can be a new company, a person, an owner of a company who has the opportunity in their hand, and you're walking towards this person, okay, to grab maybe or help them carry that big diamond. Diamond is the value this person has, okay? And when you do, so I was actually like, before I started your recording, I was listening to something from Louis Hay, and she says, what you put out is what you get back. If you're like, anxious, anxiety comes back. Okay, the events happening that actually cause you more of that. If you can calm your mind down and if you're peaceful, the things will go more peacefully. So I feel like here when you help people, that will bring about the success, desire, that money, wealth, love that you're desiring back. I see there's a person with an empty mind smiling. Empty mind means this person has like a beginner's mind. They don't have a plan yet, but they have massive potential. This can be someone, if you're like recruiter, maybe you're hiring and they're going to enlighten some situations up. Or this can be a good friend or new friend that you're going to be meeting. They're going to bring some different perspective into your life, maybe relaxation. I see here there is actually a letter A. Letter A can be in the first name or the last name of someone. It's looking like around the 6th to 7th mark, time mark, month mark. It is coming forward. There's a magician right in front of the A. You see his hat little, and he has like a person in his hand. And the person actually reminds me of the dervish of the Rumi. The dervishes of Rumi, actually, they whirl around themselves, and that's a type of meditation that they do. And they actually, when they're whirling, they put one hand upwards, one hand downwards. This indicates that I'm connected to the divine, I'm connected to the earth. So it's the wealth creation or good life creation doesn't come from only focusing on the material. It doesn't come from only focusing on the divine. We have to have a perfect balance here, and this guy actually knows how to create that balance. Okay, he has that kind of side to him. And I feel like there's a lot that you can learn from this person. They're coming into your life, and the learning experience doesn't have to be just signing up to their like something thousands of dollar courses, but can be maybe like finding their videos online, because like I am actually researching like Tony Robbins videos in the past and stuff, because there is something called in NLP called creating certainty with the physical. That the thoughts that you think, the words that you say, the physical attitude you have. And I'm actually looking into that, researching it, learning a little bit about it. And when I come to understand, like, okay, I learned enough, not too much, but a little bit enough to, when I go into an NLP course, I know if they're teaching me the right thing or the wrong thing. Then I'm going to start maybe an NLP course, and that will be okay. But without knowing anything, when you walk into something, they can be giving you anything that you wouldn't even know what it is. So have your research, have a backup plan, have a general knowledge about the things that you're walking into without maybe even like I mentioned in the lottery, maybe you're playing lottery, you're playing gamble, whatever it is that you're doing. And I don't recommend any of those things, especially the gamble. I feel like that's just, the casino always wins, by the way. And but do your research before you're walking into the thing. Like, did anybody ever won that prize? Okay, and if no one ever win, then the casino is the place that house will always win. That you shouldn't be actually putting anything on there. Okay, so like research is very important. I feel like, because I see like a massive legal paper here and a white bright paper, and I feel like this is your research notes, or maybe energy, the knowledge that I obtained will be coming back multiplied to you. That's what I was going to tell you, actually, that I felt the energy of giving and receiving. Another thing I see here, there's a shooting star towards the end of the year coming into your life. This looks like a woman, actually. Their hair is flowing in the wind. This can be someone helping you. The star can also mean Aquarius. This can be Aquarius energy. And I see in your heart here, there's like waves coming, and maybe this with this person, you're going to have an inspiration, a wave of inspiration coming in. I see there's a small roof there. Can be someone maybe helping you find a place for yourself, a home, a studio. If you're actually an artist, maybe you're going to find a studio. If you're a recording artist, maybe you're finding that recording company, a place with a roof. And I see a face of a person on the bottom here. That can be like a smiling man. Will be also on your side while you are finding that perfect place and celebrating it. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that. I kind of see like a tail of whale there. Whale can be a resource coming into your life, and I see there are 3 desires you have. One of them is coming faster, and I feel like that's going to be actually in the beginning of the things happening. Okay, that's going to be the first step, and then the rest of them are going to be coming much faster than the first one. Okay, the first one can be the beginning of the things. Maybe the other ones are also going to be closing a cycle and opening up a new one. I see there's a person here on the back. Kind of looks like a minotaur to me, like a human head, a body and torso, and then the body has like actually like a crab legs. This can be your energy, maybe embodying your emotions, and staying in your emotions is going to be really powerful for you, bring a lot of power for you. I see a trident here. Kind of looks like a letter E as well. Can be in the first name or the last name of someone. When I see the trident, that usually reminds me of the Poseidon. Poseidon is the god of oceans, god of emotions, getting things happen, getting things done. He has that energy, and I feel like here you're going to have like your actually energy field is intact, but towards the end of the year you're picking up some pace, picking up some like the emotional control. I'm not going to say like exactly like controlling your emotions, but I feel like gathering all the passion and channeling towards what you desire. And that's actually the most powerful creator and tractor. If you have a lot of passion about something, if you have the mindset of like, I will make this happen no matter what, and then universe, actually the god, the creator of all that is, it brings you that thing like very smoothly and easily. When we come to your divine messages, the channeled messages and the divine feminine guidance, the intuition can help you find your mission in life, thoughts, ideas, and hunches, find out where they lead you. That's very important. Do what you love, and that can actually a way to connect with your intuition. What you love, maybe what you used to do as a child, what would make you happy, and what can you do forever and never get bored. Find that practice, find what that is, and follow that. That will be your guidance towards your intuition. Creator of all that is with you, within you, and all around you. Sees through your eyes, thinks through you, speaks through you, and what you think about, you bring about. Okay, being aware is very important for you here. This is your channeled messages. And we have your divine feminine guidance. We have Teresa of Avila. Avila is actually a city from Spain. She was born in Spain. She's a highly intuitive lady. Like this keeps coming back to back. It's like an approval from the creator. Your higher creative power will be guiding you and helping you throughout this year. Okay, but this is the message. This power is within you. It's not outside of you. It doesn't come from some other source. It comes from within you. So quieting your mind and focusing on that feeling, that gut feeling, is very important. And her advice to you is meditate and pray everywhere, every day, whenever you can. Okay, that will help you reach this higher source. Lock into the feeling of knowing. That's very important as well, because there are moments in our lives that we feel, okay, I know what to do, or we'll say, okay, I know that this is going to work out for sure. There are certain things. I'm not saying this is applying to everything, but probably this happened to you once or twice all your life long, that you had that knowing, okay, this is going to work out. Find that feeling, go back to that moment in your meditation and lock that feeling within you, and just turn your gaze towards the things that you desire while you're feeling that knowing feeling, okay? The source within you is the creator of all that is. It is real, and the answers you find are real. The answers comes from within, it's real. Are real. And then move your inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. Okay, whatever that comes forward for you. And it is always peaceful, loving. If something is coming like in an angry voice or like a criticizing voice, that's not your truth. That's not the creator of all that is. That's actually our ego, our child self, our maybe the parts that we don't love about ourselves as speaking. But we need to quiet those. And when we quiet our mind, they usually fade away, and find your true voice and speak it out. There is a meditation for you. And this is suggesting that what does love feel like in my body? Focus on that question while you're meditating. And there's also the intention here is that I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Okay, love is God, the creator. Like there's a term, God is love. Okay, works through love. If you believe it's like a God is a different entity than disconnected from us, but that's actually the message here. God works through love, with love. Okay, let's see what your tarot messages. We're going to be diving the general tarot at this moment. If you have like a specific question, desire, and intention, focus on that thought. Let's see what that is going to actually bring about for us. Okay, let us see. Okay, we have Ace of Wands. Seems like here you planted your seeds very carefully in the past, and they're going to be blooming and turning into beautiful new investment. They're going to be affecting your future very well. You might be thinking like, I didn't plant any seeds. The thoughts are seeds, okay? If you, there's actually, I was listening to, I forgot the name, Joseph Murphy, and he says that, no, it's actually, I'm sorry, Earl Nightingale. He says your mind doesn't care if you plant a seed of corn or a nightshade, which nightshade is actually extremely poisonous plant. It grows either one. It doesn't matter. Like the earth, the soil doesn't care which one you planted. And our mind is actually the same exact thing. So this basically suggests that if you planted the good stuff, it will grow the good stuff. And if you have like good plans right now, that's going to be like a moment later, it's going to be your past. So you can change your thoughts anytime, okay, what you're planting. The present point of vantage, let me tell you guys, there's an idea coming to you, okay? Can be coming from the past experiences, past knowledge, or like intuitive guidance that will grow into massive wealth. King of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone stable, loving, supportive. Usually earth and water can get along well. Can be someone that you're going to be working with, will be investing in your business. We saw a massive whale tail. That can be your investor, angel investor will be supporting you, or even can be a person who will actually help you with a new job, a new work, or you are finding this person to grow yourself with, okay, when it comes to financially. But it is going to start with your idea. It's going to start with the Ace of Wands energies action. It is going to start with you. You have here the Six of Cups is what you resist. And what I mentioned is what makes you happy as a child. Six of Cups is about children, childhood. So there's something from your childhood that maybe made you happy, but they told you that wouldn't make money and that you stopped doing that or stirred away from it. So it can be something that you're resisting. Your soul is pulling you towards this thing, but you are steering away from it. Do not resist that, okay? Go look right into that thing, whatever it is, and see the worth and value in there. This can be even your childhood, that the things happened in the past that you're avoiding, but there might be a massive life lesson, massive thing that you should be learning, maybe like drawing boundaries, such as like, and when you grab that information from that, that will be very useful for 2025 for you, okay? What you resist, we got through that. This is unexpected help coming from Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Knight of Pentacles. This can be actually the energy of Knight of Pentacles as he planted his seeds extremely carefully, and they are growing beautiful crops for him. Okay, he plants corn. He doesn't plant nightshade. So this can be someone very stable who already actually knows the pathway that you're going to be following. When I say the unexpected help, uh, please don't make it sound like to yourself like somebody's gonna come and hold my hand, lift me up. I want a job. I'm not looking for anyone. I'm not sending any CVs, resumes, but somebody's gonna knock on my door and they're gonna be handing me over. Here, come work with us. This can happen. I'm not denying that this can happen time to time. It happens to people. But if you don't believe this can happen for you, if you don't feel that, like that inner knowing, I know it's going to happen to me. Like, actually, there's this girl, she's very famous right now, and Anya Taylor Joy. I think that's something her name is. She's very famous. She's in most of the movies now we see on screen. And she says that she always repeated when she was younger that I know I'm going to get lucky. I know that I'm going to get discovered. Somebody's going to discover me. And she was actually living with this thought all day, every day. And one day when she was walking her dog, actually a guy chased her, and she says she started running away from the guy. And then the guy stopped her and gave her his card saying that he's an agent as the like modeling agency. And that's where she started the business, to the industry. Okay, like the luck chased her. She ran away, luck found her, but she believed in it in advance. So if you are actually wanting the luck to chase you, first you need to practice, okay, the thought of luck always finds me. I don't have to do anything. It just finds me wherever I am. I know I'm going to get lucky one day. If you have that certainty within you, that's what I said in the beginning, certainty, then it will find you. But if you don't have the certainty, you can create the certainty by actually taking action, okay, applying. And I see here the unexpected help will be coming very great stability. Can be coming from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Pentacles energy. Unexpected help can be money coming in, and you're actually finding a resource, maybe something, an application, a grant, a scholarship, or something that will help you. Maybe something that hasn't been paid to you that you already, earned. That's the thing coming in. Okay, it's about like financial success. We have the right next action is the High Priestess. This is actually knowledge, inner knowing, intuition, and also knowledge. She's a highly knowledgeable woman. The feminine energy. So using your creativity, with your creativity, gathering up all the information that you need for your next endeavor, next successful thing that you want to achieve. We're going to clarify how it's going to happen as well. So gathering as much information as you can is very good for you at this moment. The future destination is the Seven of Swords. Okay, we have the Hangman on the bottom and Page of Cups on the bottom too. I want to clarify this. So I feel like here, Seven of Swords is suggesting here to you, if you have been fighting the wars head on all the time, this is time to change your strategy. You cannot keep doing the same things over and over again. And the Hangman is telling me until you figure this, what that strategy is, it is going to take a while. There's going to be a temporary pause in your progress, but it's not going to last too long because you're going to come up with the offer. You're going to come up with the strategy, what you should be doing. And because it's Pisces, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy again. With the water is a fast energy, air is a fast energy. So you're going to find that solution really fast. Intuitive guidance is, that's why it's important to pray, meditate, and just do things that you enjoy. And with that, with the Page of Cups energy, you're going to get that. You're going to get to that point very soon and manifest that, appreciate that, okay? Finding that strategy, a different pathway. We have here the concern coming forward. It was upside down, but this is a past influence. I feel like if you plant anxiety, you get that back. I said, even if you have like a certain path, you might be feeling concerned. The concern can be caused by the past events, the economy going to wrong, or maybe the things that you have done in the past, they don't work out, but it's going to be turning things, it's going to be changing around. So another Tony Robbins thing that I have listened to, actually, he was saying, usually what you do is you're on the right path with what you do, but a millimeter of angle, changing the angle can actually get you to where you want to be. Because like when you do like a space, shooting a rocket to the space, the millimeter means a massive distance. Okay, so that's what the example he gives. Maybe you are on the right path already, but you're not seeing the result because you need to make a millimeter of a change. Okay, King of Pentacles is someone with an occupation, or this can also symbolize your advantage point is you have something to occupy your mind with. Don't lead your mind leaving idle, so it can actually run into the negative emotions, negative circumstances, negative ideas. Occupy it with something day to day. Your resisting is high honor. Okay, so this can be maybe, like I said, from the childhood influences. You might have grown up in an environment that your ideas, thoughts, desires haven't been supported, which I hear actually Tom Segura's wife, I forgot her name, she talks about the 80s moms, okay? And 80s moms, 70s moms. And during that age, children actually, maybe even before that, we weren't like cuddled in cotton like this, like wrapped around and always protected. So we grow up in an environment that our thoughts and desires are not really supported by our parents. They said, okay, just you have to do this jobs. You have to do this, that. If you don't do that, you cannot be successful type of thing. But we're living in an age now, like everybody can actually find an audience. We have access to everyone. Okay, so it seems like here you're running away from what's meant for you, for your future, your high honor. Okay, because of the past influence, you're resisting that. But unexpected help is coming forward. I feel like this person has actually someone who did the toil and labor already. That's your unexpected help here. And they will show you the path to skip that part of the work that you're doing. Okay, that can be the unexpected help here. The right next action is the High Priestess. With the knowledge, courthouse, if you have to file any legal things, go ahead and file those things. Courthouse, like go to the higher authority. That's like courthouse also indicates that. Like you can go to a higher authority. If you need to file a paperwork, go ahead and do that. If this is a business, go ahead and register that. Go ahead, talk to someone who's knowledgeable about that. Talk to an accountant. This is about like if this is about business. Another thing, like if you're looking for a job, go to a recruiter. Another thing, like I said, just go talk to someone who knows what they're doing and has been doing this for a while. The probable future destination is like your thoughts are going to become material things. Okay, so that's why focus on the things you want them to materialize in your life. Do not just indulge into the thoughts that of the past or of the surroundings. Another thing, when you turn on the news, is like we don't see anything nice today. Like all the cat videos, they're not really making the things right. All the things happening in the world is really not helpful. What you can do is focus on the things that you would like to see in the world and take action towards it. Like your thoughts can go into the things that helping people. Okay, helping people. If that you're feeling like, okay, there are a lot of things happening in the world, do not actually dive into those ideas and thoughts and that guidances that they're coming from outside. Dive into the question, how can I help? How can I serve? Okay, and that will actually turn your thoughts towards more useful things for you and for others as well. This is going to be the romance part of your relationship, the relationship things, the readings, and your role in the relationship, Seven of Cups. I'm going to tell you, if you have a specific person in your mind, focusing on that energy can actually bring about answers about that person. Another thing is, if you're feeling like, okay, I don't want anyone in my life, I'm close to love, maybe something happened in the past, because love can be romantic love. Love can be love of life, love of the things that you want to create. And this can clarify like what went wrong, what can you do, how can you connect with that higher purpose, and actually co-creating with someone you love romantically or like as a friend as well is a very strong, powerful energy. Okay, it's a powerful energy. So but I have with the Seven of Cups here, I trust myself to see the truth. Seven of Cups indicates confusion. Maybe in the past, whatever has happened in the romantically, that confused you. You got mixed messages from people that are not stable. They're not really knowing what they want from life, confused you. And this is actually telling you, see the truth in those people. You are seeing the truth in them, truth in you. The confusion, when you make a decision about what you want in the future from love and relationships, the confusion is going to actually fade away and you're going to start to see your truth. Four of Cups can be a person in your life. This can be your partner's role. Listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Four of Cups actually indicates being lost in your own world. This can be the person that you are dealing with. Maybe this person was actually like that, dealing with their own energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. They didn't really have time for you. They didn't really have the mental clarity to focus on the relationship. And that can be the thing, actually confuse you, throw you off. Okay, that's actually reasonable. We're gonna get the clarifiers. We're gonna see what's happening here. Why did that happen to them? And why did they do this thing? Or what happened to them as well? Past foundation, how did you meet? Okay, this can be a relationship actually formed out of necessity instead of intention and desire. Okay, and I commonly make the best possible decision here. So maybe you chose what is best for you at that moment rather than choosing what you wanted. Okay, that can be the discord here in this relationship. We have Six of Cups, again, the past childhood stuff here coming forward. This is actually, I remember that and treasure past happiness. Maybe this is the thing. They always say, the gurus, Alan Watts, if you watch their videos, his videos, Alan Watts, he says that if you're attached to the past, good or bad, we cannot live in the moment. Meaning, this can be maybe something you have experienced in the past was so good, so beautiful and perfect. Now it doesn't exist anymore, and you keep looking for that thing. That can actually bring nostalgia, that can bring sadness, okay? That's the present status here. Or this can be something terrible happened, God forbid, and you keep still thinking it's going to keep happening, and that cannot really lighten up the presence. So either way, there's something that you need to be working on when it comes to your relationship with others and your romance coming into your life as well. It can be like, if you do not heal like the hurt, you can hurt other people with that, or maybe expect the other people to act the same way that the past happened. So I feel like there's healing necessary here. And the final result is the Devil. I'm free of whatever's holding me back. And I feel like you're freeing yourself from this past. The Devil energy is actually obsession, and maybe even like getting indulgence, first of all, into the past in the relationships. Let's see how we can heal this thing. Okay, communication, come forward. Father Swords. Your confusion can be healing by being decisive, masculine decisiveness. So you have to make the decision here. You cannot you have to have the confidence and act on those decisions. That's like the masculine energy. Father of Swords is all about communication, logic, stoicism. So you have to be stoic in this situation. You cannot go into the emotional stuff. You need to analyze what happened and how is this affecting your future in the relationships, and resolve that. When you do that, you're going to have like a clean slate, tabula rasa. You're going to be able to start anew. Your person coming forward is someone actually who wants stability in their life, who has been there, has seen that. Maybe they experience very unsatisfying relationships, but they want some satisfaction, maybe even long-term future. This is again Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone actually who can ground you, you can ground them as well. Compatible energy. Crescent moon indicates like legal accomplishment. Maybe even this person wants to have structure, commitment, marriage, something like that. Okay, the setup that you are going to actually turn this around from necessity to love. Mother of Cups is all about love, compassion, understanding, appreciation. When you become clear with your thoughts, this is actually, if this is a current relationship you have, it can turn around to love than necessity. And if this is something that you're actually keep experiencing over and over again, we have heavy water energy. This is emotional things. It is going to turn around, like emotional anger, like that kind of negative emotions is going to turn into positive emotions. Okay, and it's going to solidify in the positive, because we have the earth energy here with the pentacles. We have Three of Pentacles energy. Something happened in the past is actually going to heal through teamwork, help, getting help. This can be mental help. This can be friends, family helping you out and speaking your thoughts and doing work on that. Okay, actually Three of Pentacles can indicate doing excellent work. Working on the past is going to heal the future or the now. We have here with the Devil Five of Cups energy. I feel like your obsessions are going to turn into maybe that like stages of grief that you might experience because of the past happened, or your expectations weren't fulfilled. And I have here the Emperor energy on the bottom clarifying this. So you're going to actually achieve a massive success. You're going to lead this relationship into a massive success here. Five of Cups energy, you're going to actually see your gains rather than seeing your losses. Maybe you are focusing on your losses and that's actually keeping you stuck in what happened in the past, but you're turning that around. You're taking the full control, and that will bring structure, success, stability into your current relationships or the new ones coming into your life. Okay, let's see the chakra color first. Which one will be with you? Which chakras will be aligning or needs to be aligned in this throughout this year, that you can focus on the energy, the color. Very important, the colors that you're wearing, the things that we're eating, actually that washes our body. When we eat something, that actually goes through our cells, and that color affects us. Let's see what you have here. You have the creation. Okay, in this deck we have the creation. This symbolizes the indigo, the not the third eye, but higher than that we have another chakra there. It's actually our connection to the creator, but this deck actually symbolizes in the gray because it can be a changeable color. It's malleable color. So the color, it doesn't mean wear gray. This means that focus on, this is actually the crown chakra on top of our heads. Focus on your higher powers. Okay, it's very important here. This is the color is the dark indigo, actually, this crown chakra color. So you can use that dark indigo during meditation. You see that whatever that you focus on this year, you're going to have a very high power to create that. So being mindful of your thoughts, desires, what you want, what you're doing, or the words that you're speaking is going to be very important, because you're going to have very like a potent power this year to create. The chakra color can be indigo. Okay, you can follow the indigo, you can use indigo color. Let's see the spirit animal will be guiding you, being around you. We have a little cat, domestic cat. Okay, if you have cats, go speak to them. Tell your desires, whisper their desires to them. Tell them, go bring this to me. And I heard this somewhere, but the thing is, like, when I told this to like one of my friends, she said like the creator brings this to us. Okay, that's true, that's truth. But it's about like speaking your desires to the creator, to the creation. If you're feeling maybe shy about talking about your desires to others, you can speak them to the cats. And then you can start gradually talking about those desires to humans, and then to the whole society, because that multiplies the energy. And another thing, when you're speaking them to the humans, make sure that they're supportive of your desires, not bringing them down. Okay, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. Okay, that's very important. Another thing I feel like came with your cards as well, with the Knight of Pentacles, someone can show up. I feel like here now it's proving that you might have to actually go out there and find that Knight of Pentacles, okay, to receive help from them. They're going to be ready to give you the help. So if somebody is not really helping you, know that that's not the person, that's not your person, and skip to the next one. And cat is actually like a very good company and friend. So this person, know that it is going to be someone, not as like a good friend of yours, can be a good friend of yours, but can be someone with a good nature that wants to help people. Okay, there are people out there, like anywhere. When you walk into a store, there is someone grumpy, doesn't want to help you, but there's another one there who loves helping people, smiling all the time, has the best energy. Okay, when you catch that, don't say this is my person that doesn't want to help anyone is my person. No, it's not, because it's clear. The intuition is already telling you, like, go to the positive energy. Okay, let's see your angel here. This is your angel is the Chariot. Actually, this is Cancer, so someone compatible with your energy, definitely. Archangel Metatron is here, and that will be helping you. Like I said, clarity is very important when it comes to creating the wealth that you want, the abundance that you want. Also, determination, self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others is going to be on the pathway for you. And let's see how the angel will assist you as well. This is Archangel Metatron is going to be your angel throughout the year. Okay, the Chariot is your energy. So the Chariot does is they leave the past behind and gallops towards a new future. Number 7 is a lucky number for you, so it's good to focus on that. Acknowledgement is your key to success. Look after yourself by acknowledging your desires and needs and taking steps to meet them. Examine and note your gifts, talents, and achievements. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident, then you can genuinely acknowledge others. Become aware of and nurture the good qualities of people in your life so that they feel relaxed and happy in your presence. Angel wisdom reminds you to recognize who you truly are and evolve spirit in a human body. When you acknowledge your spiritual dimensions, you will align with your true self and your spirit will soar. This came through from 2 different decks, guys. 2 different decks. The same energy. I pulled this in front of you. This actually I meditated on. Being your true self, aligning with your true self is very important. Staying in your own presence, happy in your presence and relaxed is very good. And meditation will be also helpful. And it seems like you are actually going to manifest rapid success because Chariot is a very fast energy. I acknowledge who I truly am is the key here. All right, let's see your roadmap to success. It's a golden palace. It's on the hill right here. This is actually a beautiful energy, number 23. It's like a following occurrence. It seems like here you are going to be sitting in your golden palace throughout this year. It can be something that you're creating or actually some place that you're going to be walking into. I kind of see nose of a dog right here. Let's see what the writer intended while she was actually creating this artwork. There's always enough. The Golden Palace card, this card represents fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. Beautiful. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and furthering tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even higher, greater riches now. So it seems like you're going to be manifesting massive wealth, okay? Great success, massive wealth. The things are going to be aligning, working out very well for you. But the thing is, every single good thing comes to your way. You need to be in gratitude and acknowledging that comes to you rather than saying, oh, this is not good enough. I want something bigger. Being in an acknowledgement and appreciation and gratitude is very important. And sharing the wealth is also important because you're giving out to the energy to the universe. I have more of this. And when you give that energy, more of that keeps flowing into your life, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.